Bam, we're live. Good to see you guys. In all of time, it's always the same stories, right? It's men doing inappropriate sexual shit, insurance scams, stealing. You know, they burned down the Trade Center so that they could collect billions and billions in insurance. They could short the United Airlines stuff. It's one giant insurance scam. You know, you could go that route with it if you want to believe that. I'm open to that. Someone made a shitload of money from it. They stole the gold that was at the bottom. I mean, that's enough to do any of that stuff. I mean, based on the status quo, based on what you know what I mean. Like, there's got like we have UFC fights being thrown for $70,000. Why not just burn down a building and collect billions and billions? And
You mean controlled detonated building?
Yeah, controlled detonated building. It's like people act like it's some sort of big deal, or it's like some sort of like, oh my God, I can't fucking believe it happened. Or the Epstein thing. There's a bunch of fucking dudes out there paying money to fuck girls. Hey, dude, it's happening on a scale 24 hours a day on this planet. It's like, wow, like you're worried about this one guy that's doing what fucking half the male population on the planet is doing. Okay, like I get it. It's noble. Like you want to stop the gambling fraud in the NBA. I get it. It's noble. But dude, these things, you're worried about what's going on in Palestine between Israel fighting with their neighbor, trying to clean them out.
Yeah.
I get it. You have some noble issues. You're concerned about abortion, the 70 million babies that have been killed since 1970. I get it. These are things that have just been happening forever. Same story, same drama over and over and over. Perverted dudes, people sacrificing babies, and insurance scams. It's just all, that's like that's the thing. The thing that's the real big, it's crazy how it won't go away. There is something though that dwarfs all of these, which just blows me away. Just completely blows me away that it's not always front and center. And it dwarfs all of these to an extent that's like, it's like a drop in the bucket. Like, who cares? This thing is going to make fucking, this makes almost everything else pale in comparison. The only thing that compares to this is the Muslim takeover. Is the Sharia law takeover. That and this are the two biggest. Yes. And some of you are living in countries where you're actually seeing it like happen. Like, you know, we have a little spreckles of it in the United States. Or
it's Sudan.
And we have little spreckles of it here where there's places where we're realizing that anyone can vote in our country. And we had the open border and all that. But I want to bring to the forefront once again, and if you have fucking balls of steel, you can go down this rabbit hole, and I will give you the resources to do it. But this one, there is no mystery. There's no conspiracy. It is just right in front of us, unfolding before our own fucking eyes. And the cost will be crazy. First, I'm going to play you this clip, and then I'm going to give you the lady's name. Her name is Judith Baker. She's the only one that survived.
Judith with a Y, too.
Yeah. If you want to see what's really happening, the biggest of big pictures, here we go.
I'm just thinking about this because I think part of it may be to cover over the sins of the past. I consider myself a bit of a medical historian, and I happen to know that there was a situation in the 1960s where simian virus 40, SV40, a cancer-promoting virus called the perfect war machine by one of the world's experts, that this virus was taken from the polio vaccine, because that's where the scientists had to get it from, because humanity was being injected with it alongside a lot of other things. And they literally took this virus and they irradiated it in a gain-of-function experiment to make it more carcinogenic, and then they would put it in animals, take those tumors, put the tumors in a blender, take them to the lab, irradiate it with a linear particle accelerator to make it more aggressive, and they would keep going in a circle until they got the maximum killing capacity out of this virus. So this was gain-of-function stuff going on in the 1960s under the guise of killing Fidel Castro. Well,
Okay.
it was never used to kill Fidel Castro. It was turned over to MD Anderson, and the technology supposedly disappeared. And then, boom, we end up with SV40 in the plasmid in our vaccines in 2020. 21.
Yeah,
So
when it's released.
so it's like it's just been going on for a long time. And if we wouldn't know this, if there wasn't one survivor that is still around with us named Judith Vary Baker.
That's it, guys, right there. Just listen to that name and then start doing research on her. 60 Minutes did a piece on her in 2000. But go ahead and Google her name and start reading.
One survivor that is still around with us named Judith Vary Baker, who is able to tell the story because she was there. Everybody else was either killed. Actually, everybody was killed pretty much within a year of this.
Everyone on the project was killed, including, do you know who else was on the project? Mr. Oswald, Lee Harvey Oswald.
The Lee Harvey type?
Did you see, it was him, wasn't it? That's what I took from the article. Did you look at the article?
Yeah, I just read through it quickly this morning.
It's
that's
fucking, this story is crazy.
I wonder
for one guy, the guy at the head of it. So anyway, it's an amazing story,
That
and
is
it's
an
one of the
amazing
things I'll be
story.
talking about at CHD this weekend. But this whole
It's more than amazing. If you are any person who wants confirmation of your thought that there's population control, open up this book, open up this worm. Her name is Judith Baker, and start reading about her. Watch the 60 Minutes interview with her. Holy shit.
gain of function thing is again, it's not new. And if they were to admit that they took, a carcinogenic virus from the animal kingdom and then they made it more aggressive and mass distributed it into humanity by accident, and then afterwards did this gain of function thing. And we watched the cancer rates rise at that point. Everybody knew somebody that got cancer, right, within 20 years of the whole mass vaccination program of the 1950s and 60s.
Good morning. I leave you with that. If you are going to inject your kids with anything, please do research. Please do research. You have no idea what's in those vials. You are just trusting people. Please do your research. Please, please, please protect that kid. You will something will happen to your brain if you let people inject your kids with things. You will almost refuse then to research the topic afterwards because you'll be terrified of what maybe you did to your child. Do not inject anything into your children. Do not. This SV40 thing is, as you go down the rabbit hole on that one. And what's crazy is these stories that you'll start reading about her and this, there's no one's pushing back on it. You won't see any, there's no one saying it's not true. What's Gardasil?
HPV, human papillomavirus. Gardasil 9 is the vaccine that they give for human papillomavirus. They give it to you as a kid, so it's for like to prevent cervical cancers, I think. Which is crazy because
Oh shit.
oh,
What's up with your background? You got audio. You built a little studio.
I got a little soundproofing. I've been putting it up in the office. Yeah,
Yeah, that's sick.
you like it?
Yeah, you look more professional than me. I need to clean my shit up.
I like that you have stuff in the background you can look at though. I want like a shelf or something, like something to put back here. Still.
That's all stuff that I've like brought onto the show, but then I just set it back there. Like I got the Lydia fish just sitting with a gripper on it and
nice.
some artwork I showed when it's. I watched Dawn Fall and Zia and Hobart yesterday. Man, Hobart's amazing. I text Hobart afterwards and I said, hey, you should have a show on my channel. He needs a show on this channel. He is such a good host.
He does. He's so good. He's very good at like moving along the conversation, like keeping, I don't know, he keeps it light. He's got good stories.
And he asks them, he throws the people alley-oop so that they can dunk. Unfortunately, Don didn't do any dunking. I wish he would have done some dunking. I personally I personally like story. I personally would like to hear Don say stuff like, I never need to hear my leader apologize for anything. Imagine there's a leadership book and like chapter 7 is like make sure you take accountability and responsibility. I feel like
Okay.
Don's like stuck on chapter 7. Like, okay, dude, we get it. So you think you were missing or you weren't in the front enough or this or that. Like I want really strong leadership. I want him to be like, guys, in the small country of Guam, 2 years ago, there was only one CrossFit gym, and now there's 13. They have a population of 280,000 people. 80% of them are obese. These are the kind of places when I see growth, gives me a tremendous amount of hope. Like, I want stuff like that. I like it when Kash Patel comes on and is like, we've arrested 40,000 rapists in the last 4 years, as opposed to only 8,000 were arrested in the previous administration. You know what I mean? I like it like, hey,
Yeah.
in the first 6 months, we've caught 4 of the people on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Right.
Don is a really nice guy, and he sounds like a manager. I really just want. I don't even know what I heard. Like, even if I didn't agree with everything Zia said, like, I know where she stands on things. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
She's like, it needs to be done like this, this, and this, and the affiliates need to take responsibility for this. And the license says that CrossFit's not responsible for this, this, and this. It only says it's responsible. And I'm like, okay, like, she's saying shit.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Sean, I'll tell you what's on the Epstein list. I'll tell you what's on the Epstein list. There's a bunch of rich guys, and they were spending money, and they were gathering a bunch of girls up, and they were fucking them. And it's a bunch of just name the 100 richest people that you hear in the news every single day, and they were fucking a bunch of girls.
Yeah. What do you think you're gonna gain
Same
from
way,
like?
the same way you and your buddies used to get a keg in high school and try to get the girls drunk and try to make out with them in your friend's backyard. That's what they did, but they did it with shitloads of money. So they used jets and they videotaped the fucking, and they went to a special island and shit like that. That's what they did. Now you know. You can move on. For today's Dense Files, Jeremy Garcia.
Dense Files. It's like X Files, but for pedos.
Did Dense have a new release?
Yeah, this morning.
Have
I
you
haven't had a
watched
chance to watch it yet, but I do know what it's about.
All the Epstein blackmail material is long gone. Someone else has it and is probably using it. Yeah, and then they have videotapes of the guys fucking the girls, and then they use that to do real estate deals all over the world.
This already has 71 comments.
Wow.
It got posted at like 6 a.m.
Wow. What part's crazy? All the shit that Dent's uncovered?
Probably all of it.
Isn't it weird? Isn't it? It's always weird, the kind of people that, how bad people are like attracted to each other and good people are attracted to each other. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like sex addicts congregate or pedophiles congregate. Like they have their watering holes. Like, oh, this is a watering hole for rhinoceroses. This is a watering hole for.
There's some sort of like dog
coyotes.
whistle going on. Like you can just tell that there's some shit fucked up.
Matt Burns, the hammers are crazy. Oh yeah, the hammers are crazy. Does she break out a new sweater?
I don't know. It looks nice. It's like a croc long sleeve.
I watched the Luca interview Pedro did. Pedro did great, and Luca did great. Luca revealed a lot. As a past client, I can tell you that even though he was stuck over there in Texas on bail waiting to be charged, he harassed and berated his client's friends to keep paying him for PT sessions, even though he wasn't able to service his side of the agreement. When clients canceled their direct debts or said they wanted to pause payments until the situation was more clear because they were legitimately unsure whether he would be able to get back to Brisbane. He sent debt collectors after them. For those that chose to cancel their memberships, he still made them give 30 days notice and said they owed him money, even though he wasn't here to provide a service. Some paid him even though they shouldn't have, just to get rid of him, as he was abusing and harassing them. Whilst to be charged in Fort Worth, he still maintains he did nothing wrong, even though, as we all know, he sent dick pics to a person he thought he sent dick pics.
That's what's in the charge. It's like distribution of unsolicited, explicit material or something like that.
Jesus, those hammers are crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
If you're in a situation where you have to ask someone, "Are you a police officer?"
Love you too.
You're not in a good situation. Like, the second you're like, I need to ask this person if they're a cop or not, like, that's your litmus test for not asking that question, but to tiptoe backwards out of the room. Like, you leave. Like, you're like, "Oh shit, I'm in a bad spot." You know what I mean?
You
Just
have
like, if
to
just
ask,
like,
you like should probably not.
yeah,
If that's
you
the vibe you get,
Yeah.
dog, you're fucked.
like,
You
like
legally have to tell me if you're a cop or not.
your whole, you'd be holding a pan sometimes that's poorly designed and the handle gets hot.
Yeah.
You let go.
Mm-hmm.
You're done. That handle's not an option anymore. That
Sure.
the heat on that handle is analogous to if you have to ask, "Are you a cop?"
100%. Also, you're 40-something years old on Bumble, dog, and your age range is down in the 20s. Dude, go to like a fucking Alcoholic Anonymous course or something. Like,
I'm gonna
find
give
somebody in a place that is similar to your age range.
I'm gonna
dude.
give you another really strong test. This is for the girls. If a guy is sending you a dick pic, you want nothing to do with him. That means he makes bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a guy and some chick acts like she likes your dick pic, she's lying to you. And even if she does like it, that's the wrong girl. Like, there's just these litmus tests everywhere.
Yes.
Like, dude, the only person you should be sending a dick pic to is your doctor when you have a bump on it that you're not sure what it is.
100%. There is no world where a dick pic actually looks good, or female finds it attractive. You're an idiot.
Yeah, you are. And some of you are listening now and be like, "Oh, I sent a dick pic." It's okay. Now you know. I just told you. Stop. Never again. Now you know.
Dude, you're such a fucking idiot.
I send my wife pictures all the time. Can you check this for me? Listen, if it's there's always exceptions to the rule. If you want to take a picture of your dick next to a thimble to make it look bigger, and send it to your wife, like, if you're in a consenting marriage, I don't know, you can do what you want. You want your wife to keep lying to you, cool. But dick pics are not cute.
No. You gotta get creative,
No.
dog.
No. Hey, send
If
a
a woman's gonna
picture.
send you nudes and be actually creative, you gotta get creative too.
Send a picture of you splitting wood with an axe in slow motion with some lat showing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's a
she's
good one.
good.
That's a really good way to do it. Just send a video of you doing something, anything.
Clydesdale does have one like I said, there's exceptions. This is a crazy story.
Man, he pulled that from the depths.
This is have you seen this story that broke of this NFL player who divorced with his wife?
No.
Caleb?
I don't know this one.
I'll pull it up here. This is this NFL player and his wife got a divorce. God, we have so many things. 0.01% NFL star's penis size ended his marriage, opening up about her split from NFL player. The model shared jaw-dropping bedroom secrets that she says doomed their marriage. She said his cock was the size of 2 or 3 Coke cans on top of each other.
Shut
Model
up.
Haley Khalil didn't hide intimate details about her marriage with ex-husband, former NFL lineman Matt Khalil, during a recent appearance on Twitch with Marlon, a popular streamer. Haley, who filed divorce from Matt in 2022, strongly hinted at what was the biggest factor in the split. She didn't hint. We were trying to do the damn thing and putting in work in the marriage, Haley said before she typed something on her phone that wasn't meant for the live stream and showed Marlon. Dead ass for our whole marriage, dead ass. But I also going to try it all. We tried it all. Therapists, doctors, not even lying. Look up lipo type shit. So I think that they were going to try to make his penis smaller by like sucking flesh out. I don't know.
Oh my God.
That's why it's kind of funny. It's like my life is a comedy and it kind of writes itself. That was the biggest factor. I love him, but he's my homie. No, because he's like 0.01% of the population. We've tried impossible unless you're going to be in tears type shit. We've tried the impossible unless you're going to be in tears type shit. That's the guy.
Damn.
That's the lady.
She's hot. That's Alex Huberman.
Yeah. Hold on. There's more to this story.
I hate these fucking... I hate this shit. Why do I have to scroll through a million pictures of shit I don't even care about to get to the article?
It's here somewhere. I saw it. Can I make this smaller? Where the hell is the story? Anyway, she goes on to say that, wow, when I clicked it on my phone, I could read the whole story. Was there a read more? I missed. Anyway, he's got a advertisement. Oh, read more. Jeez.
See what I'm talking about?
That's why I can't put it on the internet, Haley said. We tried it all. Haley went on to suggest his size was the issue. He was like 2 Coke cans on top of each other, maybe even a third, she said. Haley explained that despite having their issues, we were really chill people in the divorce. She was in Sports Illustrated swimsuit in 2019. And they shared a lawyer, and she was on his phone plan until a few years ago. Haley added that Matt is a really good person, and he made her want to be a better person. They filed for divorce with irreconcilable differences. The pair married in 2015, separated January 2022.
I wonder what else is wrong. Like, because you don't just divorce somebody just because the dick is too big. You know what I mean?
He started a tequila company. Following short stints with the Panthers 2017-18, Texans 2019, Matt retired and started a tequila company. Retired. You mean he couldn't stay on the team because they didn't have a jockstrap big enough for him? Crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't envy that, to be honest. That sounds not fun.
Great episode, Jenny. Then I watched the Luca podcast with Pedro. Very good. Luca was great. Pedro was great. Luca said a couple things that were interesting. He basically said that he's not doing anything but for himself, but then goes on to say before he makes any decisions of where he's going to compete, he has to consult with his close friends and family. It was funny because Pedro was asking him like if there's been enough changes that would make it so he'd want to compete at the games again, and he waffled around and he said basically he's not there to shit on anyone, but essentially no, there haven't been enough changes, but that he's competed in like 8 to 12 competitions a year, more than most CrossFit athletes, and made more than most games athletes. And the irony there is that you know that any of those competitions that he's competed in don't have the safety that the games have. And so there's obviously a disconnect there and an emotional response, because if you're looking to compete at the safest place, obviously the games is it, with the best media, the best floor plans, the best judges, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. CrossFit. Luca was reasonable about his level with WFP, basically said, nah, I was 15th. Yeah. I mean, he was very reasonable. It was clear that he still processing, still pissed off a little bit. Not because he expressed it outwardly. He was very composed, but just in terms of the contradictions of what he was saying. He basically, Pedro asked him how he got back into CrossFit after his brother died. He basically said he was working out to just kind of manage his thoughts and his mental health. God, I hate that phrase. Which is I think what a lot of people do, which was a cool story to hear from Luca. And he was just working out just so because he was finding himself getting stuck in his thoughts and not being useful to the people around him that he needed to be useful for, like his parents and his girlfriend. And so he started working out again to get some mental clarity. And then he qualified for Dubai and then won Dubai. And then that made him think, okay, I need to get back on the horse. So,
Yeah, I
you
think it's a
know,
good thing.
at one point, Pedro was great. Pedro's like, hey, pretty much, can I ask you anything? And then he said, sure, you can ask me anything. If I don't want to answer, I won't answer. And then later on, Pedro's asking him questions. He goes, I'm not going to answer that. You're just trying to, and then accused Pedro of trying to do something. And
I don't. Yeah, he got a little wound up when Pedro kept asking him if he was going to do the Open. And I think Pedro was just like honestly wanted him to. He wants to see him compete. You know, I mean, he was out for a couple years or a year or whatever, and he just wants to see him go out there and like try to do well in the pinnacle of the sport. I mean, because we all know
yeah,
everything else is not like it's not even close.
he's matured, I think. Yeah, he's definitely evolved in the sense that what he's been through is crazy tragedy. It was obvious back then and now that him and Lazar had an amazing relationship. Pedro said something to him about coming on this podcast. He started laughing and said no, he'd never come on this podcast ever again.
Pedro didn't even finish the sentence. He was like, "Oh, it was really cool when you and Savon." He goes, "That's never gonna happen again." You're like, "Damn, bro, he didn't even finish. Didn't even tell you what he was gonna talk about."
Yeah. He's always welcome on this show. He's always welcome. Someone just sent me something about Gardasil. Oh yeah, someone just sent me a text and said Gardasil fucked my kid up.
I think it's so crazy the vaccine schedule that kids have from like birth to 5 years old. It's like it's so fucked. And then you can't send your kid to school unless they're all fully vaccinated. And if you're behind schedule, you have to get back on schedule, and then you're just getting like 15 vaccines at a time. It's ridiculous.
Fucking nuts. Corey Leonard, we all want to see him compete. Imagine Luca coming back and winning the games. Okay, don't be fucking crazy. Let me rewrite that for you, Corey. What you meant to say is imagine Luca coming back and actually qualifying for the games. Like, dude, him qualifying would be a huge leap. You know, our only value here on planet Earth is, you know, how we can help our fellow man, what we can give. And, you know, there's people in their minuscule lives who are very invested in the CrossFit drama, and because they don't have bigger things going on, I guess, and for them it would be great healing to see Luca go through that. There is no way out besides forgiveness, or maybe even more well said, acceptance. There's no way out. There's no, you don't someone rapes your daughter and you kill them, like you don't feel better. I'm not saying you don't do it or you do it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that at some point, no matter how bad something is, without acceptance, there will be no healing. So, I didn't say he could win, but even him making it, yeah, there we go. I'll just leave it there. But even him making it would be cathartic. Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
There we go. Just the facts. You don't get to decide how and when people heal, question mark.
Okay.
Seema, there's 2 ways to turn off a TV. 3 ways. There's 3 ways to turn off a TV. You can hit the TV with an axe. Won't ever go back on again. You can unplug the TV, or you could push the on-off switch. And as human beings, and I think you know this, we're not different. We're not different. There's just ways the processes that we all have to go through in order for things to get better or go away, or you can just hold on to it your whole life. You can just hold on to it your whole life. But a wound, a festering wound is not a healed wound. We all know what a healed wound looks like, and we all know how it happened. You're right. I don't get to. It's biology, it's physiology, it's psychology, it's whatever fucking bucket you want to throw it in. It's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. I just report on them. Jeremy, regarding the weird Australian guy, pedophile Australian guy. Jeremy, he had it coming. You know that gay rage in comment sections. It kind of reminds me of someone else who used to frequent this show. Miss Groom, someone tried to hit a boy with their car. The boy hurt the man's daughter. Car ended up killing the mom and the dog instead. Holy shit. That's what
Yikes.
happened in the there's a UFC fighter in the next city over who shot at some guy who molested his niece or his daughter, I can't remember. And he
Cain
instead of
Velasquez.
Cain Velasquez, and instead of hitting the guy who was the molester, he hit someone else in the car. Sevi, do you think New York will get a Republican governor to counter the mistakes NYC made with electing the mayor? I don't know what's going to happen.
Did you see the parade that they were having?
I just saw the one where people were climbing buildings and tearing down American flags and all that shit.
Oh, I didn't see that one, but there was one where they're just like Muslims dancing in the streets with their little gold carriage and not a single American flag in sight. You just have these people just cheering and rooting and hollering about how they have a Muslim president in the city of New York. Can you imagine that? You think you could have predicted that 24 years, 25 years or whatever from 9/11?
9/11 happens and then
Dude.
now it's
Muslims
now running
welcoming them back into the country, welcoming them back into the city. Now they're leading the city that was attacked by had the largest loss of life in one single terrorist attack.
How about the fact that Muslims, when you think of Muslims, one of the number one things you think of, if it was a Family Feud episode, would be taking away women's rights. Women not being able to drive, not being able to talk, being clitorectomized, being covered, not being able to go out without men. And yet, do you know what the largest demographic was of people who voted for Mamdani?
Fucking white women.
Yeah, women under 30, 80 to 84% of them voted for Mamdani.
Did you also see that he
That's
told
insane.
Yeah,
That's
it's ludicrous.
insane.
He told people to stop donating to his campaign, and then as soon as he got elected, he's like, "Oh, hey, I know I told you to stop donating, but we need money to get this thing rolling, dog. So keep sending us money." Like, oh, that's interesting. It's like, that's whatever you're doing is not going to work.
They better
other people's fucking money.
We better watch Texas because it looks like Dallas is next.
God damn, dude! If Texas has that issue, dude.
And in New Jersey, it's Lieutenant Governor is Muslim. That's the highest elected Muslim official in the history of the country.
Fuck, man.
Hey, yeah, it's this fake morality that these young women are pushing. I got a little story from Reddit just to show you just how stupid people are. These are screenshots from Reddit someone sent me. This is CrossFit Games guidelines. This is on the CrossFit Games Reddit page. Hey everyone, I got a DM from a fairly well-known CrossFit athlete saying some extremely hateful things about Muslims, like calling Islam a cult of Satan and saying it needs to die.
Go on.
I'm not sure what the right course of action is. Should I report it to CrossFit HQ?
Oh. What do you think CrossFit HQ is going to do about that?
Can you imagine the reports HQ must get about the? I didn't realize there were people this stupid out there. That means that CrossFit HQ must get crazy reports about this podcast.
Yeah, probably on the regular.
Should I report it to his affiliate or both? Has anyone seen how the games usually handle stuff like this? I'm not posting this to start drama or hate, just to understand what's appropriate in a situation like this. Like, dude, what are you going to do when you find out that Muslims are the Church of Satan and that they that the ideology and it's a mind virus that fucking hates women? Like this guy, are you going to say that all Muslims should be reported?
I'd start reporting them right about now.
I haven't read this next screenshot. I'll read it to you guys now. The person actually, this says, then the person goes on to say, this is the screenshot I've cropped out. I've cropped out the guy's name, but if you recognize his profile, please do not go harassing spree. I just ask if this warrants anything or if I'm over exaggerating. My evidence is spiritual. It's spiritual war. The Quran clearly states women only count as half a testimony of men. It states you are allowed to lie to glorify Islam or to convert. It clearly states non-Muslims must be killed. It states taking slaves after conquest is glorifying. I haven't heard any hate yet. You can Google it yourself. Read the Quran. If a Muslim isn't extreme, they're literally not following their prophets. If they're not extreme. So all the good people that you and I know who are Muslim actually aren't. They are as bad. They're as bad as Muslims as members of the KKK is bad Christian. That's why the cult needs to die. All Muslims should come to Jesus, the real God they worship, but they are conned by the enemy into a cult dressed as a religion. Well, the young men are told how it works is it's a sex and death cult, Islam. The men are told, fight for us and kill the enemy, and you can have their wives and their children to fuck. Or if you die in the battle, when you go to heaven, Muhammad will give you shitloads of pussy. I think it's big, it's thick black hair, big busted women. I think it actually says something like that in the Quran.
Actually, you get virgin big booty Latinas.
Yeah. Again, Google the amount of encodes and human rights violations that have occurred across the Middle East in the last 50 years. If a religion is showing what this guy thinks that this is hate, this guy is thinking about this fucking Reddit dork is thinking about reporting this to like, what the fuck does he think's going to happen? This is like weird communist China talk.
I'm going to report this because it's hate. You could say I hate bananas and you'd think it's rude.
Stevan, I reported you twice. Anthony. I reported you twice to CVHQ for allowing a Mexican man to live in your studio. Fair enough. That person's post history is all about marriage infidelity posts too. Oh, no shit.
Oh, wow. You looked at that?
Like the person cheats on.
What do I do if my husband texts another woman?
Islam is perverse. You don't have to be religious to accept that.
Yeah, for sure.
This poster has some serious main character syndrome to post this. I don't know what main character is, but I mean,
it's what everybody thinks Taylor has, main character syndrome.
Oh, what is that? Can you bring it up?
Yeah, it's like you think you're the center of the universe. Let's see. Main character syndrome is a social media term for viewing life as a movie with oneself as the star, which can involve an inflated sense of self-importance, lack of empathy, and excessive attention-seeking behavior.
That reminds me of like snail consciousness. That like all you can see is the ground in front of you, and instead of you moving, you think the universe moves around you. God, we live with some fucking morons.
Yeah.
That's why it's okay to use the word retard. We live with retards.
Yeah, don't we? It's wild, right?
Yes, tons of retards. I wonder what a younger me would have thought of Mom Donnie.
You probably would have been like, "Yes, that's the guy.
God,
he's gonna solve it."
God, I hope not.
I mean, what did you think of socialism when you were 20, 22, 23 years old?
I don't even think I knew what it was.
It probably had a different definition back then than it does now.
Yeah, I was more concerned about the price of Frisbees. You
much
probably
were
wanted
Frisbees?
to bang them when you were in your 20s.
Damn. Gotcha, bitch.
Gosh, if only HIPAA weren't a thing, the story I'd tell you. Tell me.
Mm,
Yeah, but that doesn't even make sense. What do you mean? Just make it up like a fabricated story.
yeah. Oh, it's still a current scenario. I can't even do that. Damn. That's so crazy.
Is she a nurse in her day job? Is that why?
Yeah. Ms. Burns is cool as fuck.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. God, my my Instagram is so fucked. None of my clips
Still?
it all
What's
yeah,
wrong?
it always takes me like to something different than what I saved.
That's annoying.
Small town in Kansas mayor was re-elected. Then he was charged with illegal voting. On Tuesday, Jose Ceballos handedly won re-election as mayor of Coldwater, capturing 83% of the vote. Attorney General Chris Kobach announced charges against Ceballos the next day, 3 counts of voting without being qualified and 3 counts of election perjury. A legal permanent resident of the U.S. with Mexican citizenship, Ceballos was first elected to mayor of the town of fewer than 700 just north of Oklahoma border in 2021. Before that, he served 2 4-year terms on the city council. 700 people. At a press conference on Wednesday in Comanche County District Court filings, Kobach alleged that as a non-U.S. citizen, Ceballos illegally voted in the August 2024, November 2023, and November 2022. Election officials says Ceballos has been on the Kansas voter rolls since at least 2006. It is fucking crazy that so many non-citizens are voting. It's just everywhere.
Well, it's pretty easy when you don't need an ID, right?
Yeah.
How would they even know who to vote for?
And hey, what's crazy in
They don't even
Minnesota?
go here.
In Minnesota, in the state of Minnesota, you can get a driver's license, and then when you get, and you don't even need a social security number to do it. You can get your driver's license, and then when you get your driver's license, they ask you, do you want to register to vote? And that's it. All you have to do is say yes, and you're registered to vote. You can be illegal. You could be anyone. You could probably get a driver's license for a dog there, dude.
You think so?
I mean, it's
I'll take my cat in. Maybe they'll give her a driver's license.
It's
Yes, that was a Mean Girls reference. Thank you for noticing.
Oh, what did you say?
Said you don't even go here. You probably have never seen Mean Girls.
I have. I like it. I love
You
Mean
have?
Girls. Yeah, I've seen Mean Girls a few times.
On Wednesdays
I really
we
like
wear
it.
pink?
I don't remember any of that. I just remember seeing it as a kid and just loved it. I watched it a few times as a kid. God, it's so good. That's the one where they always go, right? Right?
Yeah.
Is that yeah.
The day was October 3rd.
This is a crazy story too. Are you pulling up a clip?
No, I was just pulling up Mean Girls. We're going to talk about it more, but
this is a crazy story. So first I saw it on Instagram and it presented it one way, and then I went to ABC News, fucktard news.
change the story a little bit.
Yeah, and the story's totally different. Arrest by federal immigration agents at Chicago daycare sparks outrage. A teacher at a Chicago daycare center was violently dragged out and then arrested by federal immigration officers, several local, state, and federal officials said at a press conference. Mike Quigley, Democrat of Illinois, said the Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent followed a teacher into the facility on Wednesday morning without a warrant and abducted her in front of her students. In a video showing the arrest, Reito de Sol Spanish language immersion daycare, a woman can be heard telling agents in Spanish that she has papers. Quigley later told reporters the detained teacher had a work permit. No parent should ever have to explain to their child while their teacher was dragged away by armed officers, and no teacher should fear that showing up to work to care for and educate kids could result in their arrest, he said. So here's the deal. A couple years ago on the podcast, I covered a story where police officers shot a 15-year-old boy in the back.
Okay.
And killed him.
Yep.
And then when you dug deeper into the story, the kid had a gun and he had jumped a fence of a daycare and was running into a daycare. And so they shot him in the back.
Oh.
I think we can all agree that was a just killing. You can't let someone with a gun running towards a daycare and not shoot at them, even if it's in the back. Does anyone want that kid in their kid's daycare?
No, not even a little bit.
No. So they were chasing this lady in a car chase. They asked her to pull over. She wouldn't pull over.
Ooh.
There was a man driving in the car, I think, and she was in the passenger seat.
Did they say it in Spanish?
He pulls up to this child preschool facility and runs inside and barricades the door.
Oh.
So when they say they arrested her at her work, they had been trying to pull her over for a couple miles. And she ran to a place where there were kids while federal agents charged her.
That sounds like some shit ISIS would do.
She endangered the kids. The action of federal immigration agents on Wednesday coincided with the hearing in which federal judge heard arguments about the use of force by immigration agents in the Chicago area. Following that hearing, U.S. District Judge Sarah Ellis extended restrictions she had previously placed on federal immigration agents' use of force during immigration arrests and protests in the Chicago area. During the hearing Thursday, Judge Ellis largely sided with attorneys representing journalists and demonstrators who say they've been harmed by ICE personnel during lawful protests. Lawful protest. I don't find defendant's version of events credible, Judge Ellis said, adding that the CBP and ICE conduct shows no sign of stopping. Regarding the incident at the daycare center, Republican De La Ramirez, Democrat Illinois, said on Wednesday that she rushed over to the daycare center as soon as she heard about the incident and spoke to teachers, including one who is pregnant. Who gives a fuck?
It matters to the story.
A teacher also had to hide with a child during the incident. Had to hide. This is the force called Department of Homeland Security under Secretary Kristi Noem, an agency of terror, she said. What happened today is despicable and unconscionable. Because they chased down a criminal who ran into a daycare center? My concern is how did they let her get that far? Why didn't they shoot her when they saw her running towards a kid's facility? DHS has also accused Galano of paying for smugglers to bring her 17-year-old and 16-year-old children into the U.S. via the southern border. Facilitating human struggling is a crime. Then it goes on to say DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said ICE did not target the daycare and were instead conducting a target traffic stop of an undocumented woman from Colombia. Officers attempted to pull over the vehicle, which was registered to a female illegal alien, with sirens and emergency lights on, but the male driver refused to pull over the vehicle. They ran into the daycare center and barricaded themselves inside, recklessly endangering the children inside.
How do you register a vehicle as an illegal alien?
They used a fake name. It talks about it in there.
Oh, okay.
It's the way the media spins shit is crazy. Hey, you don't want your kid going to a daycare center where the teachers use your kids as human shields.
Yeah. That seems like pretty much common sense, right? You send you send your kids to daycare so that they protect them while you are not around.
We did the giant penis story, right?
Yeah.
And we did the fondling of the president of Mexico.
We did that yesterday. Yeah.
Did you see the Mexican president give that speech about how you can't do a war against narco terrorists? Because if you do a war against narco terrorists, they'll be killed without trial, and that's illegal. It's crazy.
What? Hold
on. Dude,
isn't that the point?
Dude, it's a crazy.
We go to war because somebody is bad, and so we can go kill them without having to go to trial without having to put them on trial for doing bad shit. You know they're doing bad shit.
She's bought off by the cartel, or they've threatened to kill her or something.
I thought wasn't she supposed to be the
She's a
second
fool.
coming or whatever for Mexico?
She's a fool libtard.
God, that sucks. That was fast. That was so fast.
The American Academy of Pediatrics warned that calling breastfeeding natural was dangerous.
Huh?
Because mothers might start believing natural things are healthier and begin questioning vaccines.
Well, that's crazy.
That's a crazy leaf. When natural becomes a threat, you know it's no longer about health, it's about control. This is American Academy of Pediatrics. Let me read this to you. Promoting breastfeeding, this is a direct quote now I'm reading. Promoting breastfeeding as natural may be ethically problematic. And even more troubling, it may bolster this belief that natural approaches are presumably healthier. This may ultimately challenge public health's aims in other contexts, particularly childhood vaccination. Hey, this is what Gavin Newsom said when they asked him, why didn't you tell us the truth about COVID? He said he thought the public was too stupid to understand it. This is under the guise that the public is too stupid.
The government knows better. They know better than you. They know what you need. They know what you want. They know how to take care of you. Just let the government take care of you, you know?
Jake Chapman's wife is pregnant?
I don't know.
My wife can squeeze out some colostrum already, the golden cream of dreams. Wow. Squeeze some out. God, enjoy them titties. They're about to get crazy. It sounded Barack Bassett. It sounded to me the downfall. This is referring to the downfall interview that happened on the CrossFit podcast with Zia, Roarin, Bakken, Zuzan, and James Hobart. It sounded to me that downfall was implying that they were past the selling process of CrossFit. Did anyone else get that from him talking about it? I didn't. I was watching kids gymnastics while listening to it, so I was a little distracted, but he did talk about it. And my takeaway, Brock, around that is that he thinks he's still going to work there after the sale, which is batshit crazy. Because he said something along the lines of, as soon as we get past, it'll be nice to get past this sale thing. The problem is that's the hard part about him. You listen for 90 minutes and he didn't say anything. And James was just throwing him alley-oops.
100%.
And it's like, there was this, and that's why I said he's stuck in the leadership book of like taking accountability. Okay, we get it. You're taking accountability. Like, but tell us some shit. Hey guys, we think we've hit rock bottom with affiliates de-affiliating. We're at an all-time low since 2017, but the trends show that it's going up, especially in places like, and then start pumping it up. It's okay, dude, just to tell the truth. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. Like, no matter how much it pisses people off that they asked Donald Trump, why did you give that guy had a 4-month federal sentence and you gave him a pardon? Why'd you do that? He's like, fuck, I don't know. My sons told me to. Like, just tell the truth, dude. That's all, dude, just tell the fucking truth. Just say shit. You can even pad the truth by curating just all the good shit.
Right.
Like, the reason why, like, I don't care about born primitives, like economic standing. I just like born primitive because their leader's a badass. And he's confident and proud and he's telling me what they're doing.
Yeah, I'll be
and I like their clothes. So you already have a fitness methodology, a program that's hugely successful, hugely powerful. The greatest GPP, general physical preparedness program in the world. Now just say some other shit on top of that. Just say something that I can glom onto. I feel like your whole tenure maybe has been an apology tour. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Rosie, I'm 36 weeks. Fondal, he's probably in an ownership group attempting to make the purchase. No matter what happens, Don doesn't survive. Unless he's gonna take a demotion. I mean, he'd be a great manager. He'd be a great head of HR. He's a great people person. But just nothing is said. Just nothing was said. It was the Maliosa school of gobbledygook. Like, dude, fuck. Like, we've already established that you're really fucking nice. You're well spoken. You're a competent CrossFitter. We get it. Now let's go on to the vision. It's not instead of saying sorry for being absent, just when you come. Do you know the girlfriend that you have and you're spending time with her and she's complaining that you don't ever spend enough time with her, and that's how she's using the time that you're spending with her, and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? This is bad. This is crazy town banana pants. Don is not well spoken. I thought he was well. You don't think he's? I thought he was well spoken. I understand everything. I follow him. I follow him. I don't think like he's not. He doesn't contradict himself. I like his stories. I'm listening to every word he says. I'm not like tuning out. But why don't you think he's well spoken? Matt Burns, Don is incapable of speaking truth, brainwashed by Ivy League court bureaucracy. And by when you say incapable of speaking the truth, by no means do I want to say he's a liar. I don't see him as a liar or not telling the truth. We had a record number of level 3s passed this quarter. That's really promising. L1 sales have gone up a tick. That's always good for new affiliates. And what we really like is the fact that the methodology. We're now have trained 8,000 soldiers in the army, and with only doing that for 2 years, they've already told us that they have a lower in medical incidents by 6%. I mean, that shit, like give it to us. Andrew Hiller, I can follow what an 8-year-old says too. He has never closed a thought. Well, I think that's what you and I are agreeing on. Like, he needs to land on something. Like, at some point, you want to be like, okay, what's your point? And I hate it when people say that, but it's almost like he needs someone like that in his life. Hey, and for some people, that's really successful. When I listen to people at these coaches congresses or affiliate cons, they're these hugely popular speakers that people love. And when I listen to them, I'm like, holy shit, this person said nothing. And yet people love him. It's like Mamdani. Like, wow. Well spoken in the sense that you're talking about his. I think the distinction is Andrew says, "How is he well spoken?" You're talking about a transmission. Like, I understand that Don is very clearly. I understand Don's apologizing for being absent and not being more forward facing. Like, I'm not questioning his whether he really means that. I'm not questioning whether he was absent or not absent. I'm not I understand. I understand his apologies. What I'm saying. What you're saying is he's not transmitting anything of value. Maybe I could agree with you there. Like, hey, okay, I want some things, some takeaways. But I think he's well spoken. It's like prose. You know what I mean? Like when you're reading a book and it spent 3 pages describing the scene. Some people love that. I don't need the fucking all the colors in the sky described to me. For me, there's nothing there. I'm not closing my eyes and visualizing that shit. But that doesn't mean that it's not well written or well spoken. Austin Malleolo is very well spoken. Yes. The gobbledygook master is very well spoken. Yes. 100%. the master of the protege, the second coming of gobbledygook, Malioza. You walk away with more questions than answers. Which brings us to who is coaching Roman Krenikov? We have something happened at Mayhem. Something's happened over there. Facundo has a different role. He's transferred roles, or something has happened. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on, but something has happened over there. All of a sudden, Dom and Angelo are coaching everyone, and I'm pretty sure Facundo was like one of their senior high level coaches, and yet we were just at the Rogue Invitational. Was Facundo there? Does anyone know if Facundo was there? They don't even know if Facundo was there. We know that there was more than implications, but there were definitely some hiccups between Facundo and the Empire. He had fallen out of grace with the Empire at the games, and there was a tiff might be a little strong, but a hiccup for sure between him and Mr. Froning. I haven't been able to catch the live show, but I listen to you under my pillow every night, Sevon. Your penis is getting very hard. Your wife grabs it and laughs. She says it's so small and cute. She says, don't worry. She'll still help you finish. You close your eyes. You squeeze your butt you squeeze your butt cheeks. I heard Whitney Davis. I heard Rich talking to him on one of the wrap up shows. I heard Rich talking. Oh, like he was in the room. He was coaching community workouts with Rich and Inga all weekend. Okay, so yeah, so maybe he's pivoted a little bit out of a coaching role and maybe more of a community liaison. Yeah, sorry, I'm not so well spoken. No, what do you mean? That was great. You're very well spoken. And Mr. Beaver, thank you for the money. I always love money. Oh shit, Caleb's gone. Where did Caleb go? Just noticed Caleb's gone. Did Facundo have his barn keys taken away? The guy, what's his name? The guest from the Brian Friend show, Craig Brigland, has nowadays the Brisbane Courier newspaper after someone tagged. Supposedly he left Australia this morning. Hope he's not bloody coming to New Zealand. This is a weird. I guess we'll learn more. I want to watch it with you guys right now, the Dent show, but I don't want to take away views from her show. I actually give 3 cents of every dollar that Dent's videos make. I give to her. So I used to cut her a check for like $32 a month. I don't want to take that from her. Mr. Clark, I think Dom has taken over the coaching duties for Roman. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what it looks like, right? He should move to an Islamic country. That's a great point. Or London. What advice would you guys have for him? Like, would you advise him to get therapy? There was a guy, I don't know if this story's true, but I think it's true. I think this story's true. There was a guy who owned a CrossFit gym. This is 15 years ago. I want to say he's on the East Coast of the United States. And he was a firefighter, and everyone loved him in the community. Everyone loved him. And then it came out that he was molesting kids, and he killed himself. I think he hung himself in the gym. And I always thought to myself, well, that's like sad, but that's pretty I don't know, heroic. Like imagine if you had like a virus in you and you knew that there was no cure for it. And if, and it was gonna and you could survive with the virus, but if anyone else got it, they died. Would you kill yourself? Just throw yourself into an incinerator for the betterment of all of mankind? Uh, whatever happened to the cheeky little scamp photographer at the games a few years back? What's a scamp? Are you talking about the really cute blonde girl who carries the giant lens? What's a scamp? Scamp. Definite. Is that an English word or what is that? Scamp, a person, especially a child, who's mischievous in a likable, amusing way. Oh. Oh my goodness. When I confronted him about it, he said he had considered killing himself, trying to make me feel bad about it. Oh, the guy who took the toilet pics. I don't know what happened to that guy. This is crazy, Patrick. The thing is with this guy is he's definitely in a bad, really bad spot, and he's like in a situation where like his arm is caught somewhere, and he's considering gnawing it off to get away. Um, that's how bad his situation has gotten. Because I've seen like 3 different exchanges between him and other people, and in all of them, his story is different. Like, I never met the girl. She was 18. She was 16. She was 20. Just all this crazy shit. Plans to do more, revisit the affiliate series. Yeah, I should do that. I need something to kind of Clay Butler, are you going to interview more affiliates? I need to do that. I got a couple cool guests coming up. Tyson Bagent's coming up. I got this guy who's 3-time world champion jump roper coming up. I got this UFC fighter that's 8-0 from Europe coming. But I think some affiliates would be good. It's good when I interview the affiliates because it actually gets some views, unlike when other people do it. Dave. Mr. Lenderman, that's an easy way to spot a pathological liar. They are never consistent on lies. It makes no sense. They should be the best liars, but they're awful at it. Man, oh man. Clay, do you own an affiliate? DM me. For a while, I felt like a couple of years ago, I was pretty religious about that. I used to have a CrossFit Games update show. Now, Hiller and Brian have taken over the world. Is Shut Up and Scribble still a show? Do they still do a show? Do JR and do JR and Taylor and Bryson still have a show? I don't even know if they still have a show. Do they still have a show? I think Dale Saran stopped his show. Analyzing the Rogue Invitational live in 2 hours. That's it. Get with the programming. Jeremy, did you see Tom Aspinall's dad The UFC heavyweight champion. They're saying he has 2 more fights on his UFC contract, and then he's done. He's going to boxing.
More CTE.
Yeah, I guess. They said he can. They're like he'll give 100 times bigger payday if he goes to boxing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, level 2 coach, co-owner of CrossFit OTL. OTL. You interviewed
Outside
my
the line.
over Javier Jaime. What is it? Outside the line. Oh. I don't know how you I don't know how you pull out of being a pedophile.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I was looking at. I was sorry. I fucked up. I was reading this comment. From Fergie. Just tell the truth. Lies take too much energy. Energy. Be a man. Deal with the consequences. I don't know how you. Like the only thing that I could think that's relevant to that for me to try to empathize with that is like if someone was like, "Hey, dude, you have to fuck dudes in order to procreate. The women is not right." Like, just imagine trying to unfuck yourself. Boobs bad.
I don't think I could convince myself.
I mean, I think that's the situation they're in, right? They have you have a sexual desire to be with kids. I don't know how you. I don't know. I can't. I don't know how you would I don't know how you would rewire that in me.
I have no idea.
Yeah, what would you do? Like, how would you so when you say the consequences, I don't know, man. Like that's why like when that guy offed himself, it's like, hey, dude, like you're a danger. Here's the thing, it's not like I'm trying to think of something that's like you were doing something really bad when you fucking engage kids sexually. You were fucking those kids up.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not supposed to happen to them. That doesn't you're taking away their childhood. You're doing it. Let their childhood fucking unfold and blossom. That's why giving
I
your
don't know how
kid
they
a
don't see
fucking
that.
phone. That's why giving your kid a phone is so fucking stupid. It's like you're at the 10-yard line of your kid being molested when you give him a phone, by the way. It's that bad. It is. Hey, dude, you show a 7-year-old boy porn.
Okay.
You've got him off on the wrong foot.
Okay. I can see
I'm
that.
not talking about seeing a little VHS porn. I'm not talking about like seeing a Playboy magazine. I'm talking about Cum Dumpster 3000. Do you know what I mean?
Step bro stuck in a laundromat.
Just like the wonderful world of gangbangs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Betty Lou Thompson fucks 1,000 dudes in 24 hours. I mean,
Betty Lou
Thompson. Greg is the type of guy that will experience an awakening and get big in church and hide behind.
Oh God.
I just don't know how you. I don't see the escape hatch. I guess you could go somewhere where I guess the only thing would be to isolate yourself. You know what I mean? Like in my routine in life, I don't have a routine that facilitates like extramarital affairs. So like this guy could have I guess he could build a routine where he's never fucking around kids I don't fucking know, man. He could become a priest to help facilitate his needs.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think it's something. I just don't think that. I can't imagine how you cure someone if their fucking sexual desire puts them as a threat to children. like, I don't think anything in your sexual I just don't see I don't know. I don't know how you cure someone of that. If somehow you've let your brain go to a spot to where you crave
Mhm.
kids,
Yeah.
uh,
I don't
and I don't wanna know either.
no.
It's like being a serial killer. I don't wanna know. I'm not interested in figuring it out. Let someone else do that.
Well, it's probably the same mechanism, you know?
Uh, but Muslims say their fearless leader says a 6-year-old can marry and have sex with full-grown men. Such a gross culture of the mentally ill.
Maybe
Say
you
what
should
you
just
just said again,
convert.
Caleb. I didn't understand it. It's the same. What were you saying? What's the same?
I think being a serial killer is probably the same.
Oh,
People who become serial killers have the same mechanism of becoming serial killers as people who become pedophiles.
hey, I never thought of this, but there's probably fucking million books on it and shit on the internet. But there's probably something sexual about serial killers too. You know
One
what I
more
mean?
time.
Like, there's
There's
probably something sexually gratifying for serial killers. I bet you
oh,
somehow.
100%.
I bet you it's somehow connected to it.
Wait, yes, that's and anytime I've seen like a serial killer documentary or anything like that, there's some sort of like
Sexual
sexual
deviance.
gratification or deviation that's manifested in them that
Yeah,
they get out of that. Ted
yeah.
Bundy, yeah,
Holy fuck, man. There is no cure. Listen,
no,
God, a simple life is so much better than a complicated life. Find a
for sure.
nice girl who just likes the simple things in life. Clean sheets, hot showers, chicken and rice,
Missionary.
missionary. Uh oh wow. Wow. Have you ever blocked anyone from tagging you?
No, I don't get tagged in anything. Jenny's the only one that tags me and shit. Thanks, mom.
I wouldn't even know how to block someone from tagging me. Do you just block them and then
There's like a way in Instagram where you can uh just say that only specific people can block you. Like if you have I don't know, there's a way to add stipulations to who can tag you and who can't.
I know how to block people. You hit those 3 dots and then it's like an option.
Right. Yeah.
And then it says, "Do you wanna block all their fucking accounts?"
Yeah. I think I've only blocked like one person. That dude pissed me off.
Uh, I'm looking someone sent me the link to the Reddit thread. Someone responded, "Call this guy out every day. People can't get away with this. Staying silent only validates their beliefs and strengthens the likelihood of them continuing like this. They've created their own drama by acting like this. You are not causing drama by calling this out."
Oh my god. Get away with this? You want to talk about
Dude, it
getting away with this? Look at all of the Muslims that are doing this shit. They're living out the Quran. They're killing people because of their beliefs.
it says so in their book that they can.
It's exactly. Their book literally authorizes them to do that. You fucking idiots.
Sevi, don't block me. Okay. I won't.
You
Uh,
incompatible with modern society.
Pedro casting couch work from Rogue was awesome. Yeah, you know what's crazy? What I really wanted to see was Pedro on the couch with Mitchell Cooper, and he wasn't. It was just T-Lander.
Of course.
That
Mitchell Hooper
really
couldn't handle being with T-Land, or Mitchell Hooper couldn't handle being with
I
Pedro.
put it on and then I just started scrolling through it to see if Pedro was gonna come on and he didn't. And I was so bummed. I so wanted to see that. I never asked Pedro that. I need to ask him that. Pedro, uh, why weren't you on the couch with the sex guy? John Hader, sex guy. The thing of all the things that blows me away about him, not the cheating, like I said,
Mitchell
fucking men,
Hooper.
yeah, men do that. That doesn't surprise me. The fact that he's suicidal or whatever he said he was, that doesn't surprise me. Like, he's on drugs. Like, if you're on drugs, you're probably gonna go through some bouts of suicide.
Right.
The fact that he fucked his assistant, like, yeah, you're traveling the world while you're jacked on testosterone and like you're fucking something. None of that. The fact that he didn't stand up for his buddy when his buddy got caught fucking some other dude, that doesn't surprise me. There's all sorts of people who like
forgot about
that. There's all sorts of people who like lack compassion, empathy. They don't have the deep well of compassion that I have. None of that surprises me. I give him a pass on all those things. It's like, okay, like, all right, whatever. The part that blows me away is trying to defend strong women aesthetic and then going to his account and all he has are the soft porn girls from CrossFit on his account.
Danny Spiegel.
It's like, dude, you don't have one, like, that part just like that's like that Craig Paisley shit. That's like, you're making all of this noise while right in front of us is all the evidence we need that you think strong women are fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
You have fucking 1 million followers and 8,000 posts, and not one of these fucking giant fucking carp is posted on your account. Don't they look like giant carp? You know, like those
big old fucking catfish.
Just fish with like barnacles on them and shit. One eye's too big.
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, it's crazy. You don't want to go offer a collab with one of them. They're not good for your algorithm, huh? You don't want to go do a video with them comparing how big of a stone you can carry across a building. You don't want to do that. You just want the
CrossFit Super Beef.
You just want the CrossFit Super Beaver. That's right.
Yeah.
You just want to go hang out with Danny Spiegel and ogle her ass when she fucking runs down the track.
Danny, by the way, you need to collab. You need to collab with me on that post. Someone told me that if you go to Instagram and you type in CrossFit games, is there like maybe I have to do it on my phone. Someone told me if you go to Instagram and type in CrossFit games, it's that reel that I made with Danny walking on her hands that pops up as the first thing.
Let's see.
Which is fucking hilarious.
The first thing that popped up for me was Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh. Ken Walters, these Muslim men are laughing so hard while the young white liberal women are grandstanding for them, knowing damn well if Sharia law happens, they get tossed to the curb. Yeah, they get fucking raped.
It's not the first one for me. It's actually just a bunch of CrossFit Games posts.
Oh. How much for that?
CrossFit Games.
Thanks for ruining my story.
I think it was there. I think you're right. CrossFit. I will say the first one that pops up is Danny Spiegel, though.
Is it? I've never like followed closely like anything on my account. But this reel that I posted of her has like shaken my account so much that it's like I'm looking now. I'm like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Why do I have 5,000 perverts following me now? 5,000 dudes from India now follow me.
5,000 Craig Bridgeland's following you now.
I had 9,000 followers, and now 3 months later, I have 12,000 or 13,000 followers. Like, what the fuck happened? How come they're all named like they have Indian names?
Did you already talk about that guy that collapsed during that meeting in the Oval Office?
The Ozempic rally?
Yeah.
This phone rang. Who was that? I would have answered the phone. I just didn't see it ringing. Sorry. No, that's crazy. You think he was on Ozempic?
Or he just got his quadruple boost.
How about when Trump's like, so far there's been no problems with Ozempic and GLP-1s, but we'll let you know if there is, right, guys? Because if something happens, we're gonna let you know. Yeah, I like it when he says that.
Right.
All the execs are like, what? And then he asked one of the guys on his cabinet, he's like, are you on it? Did you see that? He's like, "Are you on this stuff yet?" The guy's like, "Not yet."
You should be.
I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Fat fuck. I don't know. I thought I saved it. I can't find it anymore.
Yeah, yeah, he passed out. And you know what's crazy? It's so fucking crazy. I was watching a bunch of the liberal media around it, and they're like, RFK ran off. What a scumbag. It's like, yeah, he ran off probably to get him a fucking ice bag or water or to get a fucking ambulance.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Or he had explosive diarrhea. Like what do you mean he ran off?
He ran off. What I thought was really funny was all the photographers who like they were trying to usher all the photographers out, and they were just in there just snapping pictures still.
Yeah, that was awesome.
They're like, please leave. This is probably the best one. He's on the ground. He's got his legs in the air. They're trying to resuscitate him. Trump's like, get this fucking guy out of my office.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, and for all of you people, for all of you fucking scumbags out there that go to my fucking sponsors and say, why would you associate with that person? I have the same question for you. Why would you associate with a pedophile?
Because you bring in money.
Oh, hi.
Wow.
Paper Street Coffee. Hello, Mr. Maldonado. If I would have known you were watching today's show, I would have really cleaned up my language.
No need. I mean, it's all good. I'm not trying to make you clean up your language. I like you for who you are, even though Caleb looks like he's like being, I don't know, he's like in a cave somewhere.
Caleb looks like a bald pussy, doesn't he? Like a shaved vagina. Caleb looks like he's a prepubescent vagina right now. With
I like to keep the muff. I like to keep a landing strip. Just a little.
He looks like a member of He looks like a member of Meal Team 6. Like,
Meal Team 6. What is this? Aqua Team Hunger Force?
Yeah. Damn,
Lucy. Just like yeah, you know.
Lucy Campbell just made a crazy post.
What'd she do?
She's lifting that log at Rogue and she's showing herself try to learn it. And holy shit. She couldn't even get it overhead in training. And then she killed it in the workout. Man, she's the real deal.
The adaptation and competition is the best.
I can't wait till she gets red pilled.
She's almost there.
She's the one from the UK.
Yeah. They're expediting the red. They're expediting the red pilling there. They're gonna go super fast.
I hope they get guns soon.
I hope
she was training in Jersey for leading up to the games.
Yeah, second fittest woman in the world.
She was actually training out of the gym where my doula. She coaches at that gym and she was training out of. It's crazy, small world.
Your doula's a CrossFitter?
Yeah, she is. I don't know how much I can say because she's discreet. So, but yeah,
that's cool. I like that. Sorry, really quick, Gabe. Spin. It says 14,000 people have saved that post. Why would you save that post?
Why? What do you mean? Why would you save that post?
Say that again, Gabe.
10,000 of those saves are probably Travis.
The only posts I save are when I see like good workouts that like I want to show my kids. You think dudes are saving that to jerk off to that later?
Fuck yeah, dude.
1,000%.
You lost your mind.
It's a girl who's upside down.
That's all you need. What are you talking about?
Hey. Oh God.
The reverse mermaids.
Hey, did you watch? Yeah, I put on 5,000 followers from that post. I doubled my account.
That's guys, listen, insane. That's the most insane part. To be honest.
Unfollow me. There's like you're not going to see another beaver shot like that for like a year.
It's like all the people that follow the show when we start doing like when we start producing events and stuff. They're like, oh, cool, it's CrossFit. And then they show up on Monday morning and it's just this, and they're like,
just
what
vaccine
talk? What did I subscribe to?
How are you? How are you doing, buddy?
How's of topics?
Yeah, how are you doing, buddy? How's the kid?
Oh, he's a fucking savage, just like a untamed wild animal. Just brand new house. Oh, by the way, we moved into the new house. Thanks for everyone for supporting and helping this this happen. Without you guys and support from the podcast and everyone there, obviously it wouldn't be where we are. But yeah, he's a fucking savage.
An American entrepreneur. It's crazy. I remember you had a insane great job when I first met you, and then you were just like, hey, I just roast these beans on the side as a hobby. And then you're like, hey, I think I'm going to do this full time. And then hey, I'm opening up a store. Hey, I'm opening up another store with Tia in Nashville. I'm like, holy shit. What a fucking G. You did that so fast. It probably doesn't seem fast to you, but it seems fast to me.
I mean, it definitely, every once in a while, even when people like you say something like that, it puts things into perspective, how quick it was. And just being surrounded by individuals like yourself, I can't rest, because I see you guys going live every day and working every day. Andrew doing what he's doing and being just surrounded or being in the out parts of that bubble, it kind of just motivates you to, even with Brian, knowing Brian is fucking there with Tyler, fucking just writing news articles. Like, I'm not allowed to just chill. I need to kind of keep on pushing the envelope, and even with Travis, like speaking to Travis and hey, if you guys haven't bought his new hoodie, go out and buy his fucking new hoodie. That shit is the most comfortable shit I've ever fucking worn. Like his merch is crazy. But yeah, just being surrounded with like all you guys, and even the people that are in the chat, just kind of pushes you to be better every day.
Vindicate.com. Spin is spin. Two things I just want to say on top of that. What you said, what Spin does is fucking crazy. Spin is truly remarkable in how he homeschools his kids, has a job, and runs the Spin thing. I hope someday he gets to sell that thing for a fucking $1 million. And the second thing, Andrew Hiller, this past week, I saw on his Instagram, taught a class in Korea at an affiliate. And I would like, as the I don't know, as the Jesus of CrossFit, I'll call myself Jesus, CrossFit Jesus. I'm anointing Hiller sainthood. That's like that puts him like, that's crazy that he did that. That was so amazing. I don't know why that moved me so much. I loved seeing that.
He's one of yours, right? He's your homeboy doing something that he just doing something amazing. So obviously it's gonna make you feel some type of way.
Yeah, he flew to Korea on his own dime, followed Dave out there, stayed for extra days, and then teaching classes over there. I'm like, God, you're such a G.
Isn't that cool that you can call him a friend, and when someone asks you why you associate with an individual like that, that's one of the things, because his work ethic, and you can just hey, this is what he did.
Yeah, and he went there to follow Dave, and then he's like, I'm staying longer. And I go, what for? He's like, I'm filming with some young Choi or some Hung Choi or some Lone Choi or some Choi. And I'm like, gee, I'm like, dude, like no one there speaks English. So I'm gonna figure it out. God, you're a fucking beast.
He's got like a dude following him around.
It's crazy.
Translating for him. It's so sick.
Yeah, it is sick. And he's alone.
It's crazy.
He's alone.
Gets you.
Yeah, he's alone in a foreign land. Some young boy, some young hoe, some young guy, some young.
I was actually calling because I just picked up this brand new product that's going to be amazing. But it's only going to come out during Black Friday, so it'll only be available during that weekend, that like Black Friday / Cyber Monday weekend. So hopefully you guys sell me out, because it's a shit ton of product.
Oh yeah, we are. And then El Negro Viernes, the Black Friday.
Exactly.
El Negro
exactly.
Viernes.
The black a lot of things.
Viernes, the blackest of Fridays.
Viernes de Negro.
The blackest.
Black
blackest of Fridays.
Yeah. The biggest, blackest of Fridays.
The BBC of Fridays.
Hey, dude.
That's right.
Gabe,
that's right.
what's his name? Bear was on here yesterday, and he said they do 20% of their sales for the year during Black Friday. That kind of fucking floored me.
Yeah.
Oh
insane.
yeah,
I tried to act
100%.
cool, but I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
holy shit.
It's one of those weird things where people, I mean, everyone's looking for a discount, and that's why we're doing it. And last year I had that little kind of back and forth with John, where he goes, "Hey, that just goes to show how exaggerated his prices are." I'm like, "No, that's just I don't need to make. I can make a little bit. I can break even as long as it puts the product out there and it's part of marketing." So yeah, we want to discount it on a particular day. We don't want to discount it every single, out of 365 days. If we discount the product for 5 of those days, that's fine. There's companies out there that their go-to is, no, we're always discounted. We say we're $20, but we're actually selling it for 18. And then when there is a sale, people are like, wait, what? How is there a sale on top of a sale? And I get it, and I completely understand, but it's really cool what we're gonna do with Black Friday. I've been in talk with Nick from Holy Balls. So I think what we're doing is, if you buy, so
Here we
here's how it's gonna
go.
work.
It's
Ready?
leaking. It's leaking. Leaking. Go
Fuck
ahead.
it leaked, whatever. So what we're doing is, let's say you go to Paper Street Coffee and you buy something that's heavily discounted on my store. Not only are you gonna get that product that's heavily discounted, let's say it's brand new canned oat milk vanilla latte cans, right? Really, really cool.
Yum.
Brand new product. Let's say that's what we're coming out with. It's heavily discounted along with another coffee. You spend over $20 on our website, I'm gonna give you a $15 gift card to Holy Balls. Like, here it is. Not only do you get coffee, but you're also gonna get a gift card to Holy Balls. You're also, let's say, hypothetically speaking, you know someone who makes awesome facial products, maybe someone from Florida. Let's say it's Sabbath Essentials, right? Let's say you also buy something from Paper Street Coffee that weekend. You will also get a gift card to Sabbath Essentials, right?
I love Sabbath.
Let's say you buy something from Paper Street Coffee. You'll also get an ebook from Proven.
A what from Proven?
And then also an ebook,
a
holiday fitness ebook from Proven.
Wow.
Right. Let's say you also buy something from Paper Street Coffee. Not only are you getting the coffee, but if you want to go to Stepper and buy yourself a Stepper, which will be heavily discounted that weekend, you'll get extended warranty on that. So I'm not just giving you coffee. I'm not just being like, all right, cool, buy my shit. I'm like, nah, how do we leverage the fact that we have an awesome community and send them to our other partners, send them to our other people that I speak with and are cool. Companies all the way from Proven and Stepper to just homegirls like Sabbath Essentials, right? So my thing is, how do I add value to something that's already heavily discounted, to kind of curtail that perception of like, this is just fucking a discounted product. No, I got you. I'll lose money on this. I'll invest money into my customer basis by partnering with all these other brands and giving you this awesome product too.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Hey, and you need to come on every day. You need to call every day and remind us.
That's what Kill Taylor's gonna be. That whole holiday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whole holiday time.
I forgot about Kill Taylor. I didn't even know we still did that. That's awesome. I forgot all about that show.
Well, I'm hoping that shit comes back and hits hard. And I gotta try to tell Taylor, like, hey man, make the workouts like a little harder. Make sure no one takes this money. Make sure at the end of the 5 weeks, whatever it is, it's like a $5,000 pot. Maybe I'll double it or something. You never know.
Gabe, are you going to Herd Fest? Well,
of course, I'm right there. I'm like 20 minutes away. It would be stupid for me not to go and hang out with all these awesome people. And I know Dylan from Wadapalooza is going to be there too. And it's right in my backyard. So I would 100% be there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be really cool. And Dylan too. Dylan made an introduction. Like, this is how cool everyone is here. Dylan made an introduction to me of a random guy who was doing little pop-up shops, and now this guy is killing it. Killing it. I gave him some advice and he took my advice, and I appreciate him for taking my advice. Now he's killing it. He's buying coffee for me, but he is like doing some crazy shit. And all it is like little like, hey, Gabe's a good dude. Dylan's a good dude. Y'all should, you know.
Malinsky?
Here's
You're talking about the
another
Waza guy? Malinsky?
Yeah. Like literally just made an introduction. Just didn't even have to. Owes me absolutely nothing. And made this introduction, and now he got me a client. And then that client got me another client. So it's one of those things where, oh, by the way, I don't do Good Dudes Coffee anymore. So whoever is buying Good Dudes because of Paper Street Coffee, I don't do that anymore.
Pivot. I didn't even know Good Dudes. I didn't even know Good Dudes was still around.
Not a bad thing.
I didn't even know Good Dudes was still around.
Josh is still doing his thing, but again, not a bad thing. I just want it to be known. Obviously, like I'm not doing their stuff. Josh has got other things to do, and he wants to keep everything a little closer to home. And I'm all the way in New Jersey, so it's not gonna work, or it didn't work. It worked for a little bit. Now they have full reins of it again.
All right, good to know. All right, thank you, brother. It's very exciting. Thank you. Congratulations on all the shaking and moving.
Thank you. Talk to you guys. Bye.
Sabbath Essentials. Get your tallow there.
I gotta stock up on some more of that because my skin is just getting so dry with the winter, and that's like the only thing that I've ever used that's been able to keep my dry skin away. The only downside really is that my dog just wants to lick it off of me.
Anyone I'm talking over there or no?
No, not really.
I'm doing wardrobe for our next guest.
Oh, good.
There is a vicious rumor that I'll have a guest on Saturday also, and that we'll be releasing behind the scenes episode 1.
On top of Kill Taylor.
Yeah, in the evening.
Oh,
that will be the plan.
They're looking pretty good, huh?
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Mr. President.
Oh, wow.
Mr. President, so you're peddling Ozempic now?
Huh?
You're peddling Ozempic now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Tell me about Ozempic. Talk to me for a few minutes about Ozempic.
It's a horrible drug.
Oh.
People should not be using it.
Why not? But you're selling it. You just signed a deal yesterday making it more affordable for Americans.
I guess so, but I kind of regret that deal.
Oh, tell me. Why is that?
Because now the company's getting rich, and it's just a horrible drug. I looked into the drug, and it's not good for you. It's not good for the human body.
Okay. What would you recommend for weight loss for people who need to lose weight, fat mofos that need to lose a few pounds?
Maybe don't go to the boardwalk every day.
And eat cotton candy?
Yes. Work out, work hard, do a sport. So you're not fat anymore.
How about sign up for at your local CrossFit gym?
Sure, that's fine too.
You don't seem like yourself today. You seem a little off.
Hold on, the dust thing's getting back into my
Jesus Christ, stay in character for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry.
You have to do, the dust is getting in my eyes. The dust thing again.
Hold on. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, but I just have to get it off.
You're not Trump. What the hell?
The dust is
Oh my
getting
God,
to
Donald
eyes.
Trump, you look like Ari Matosian.
The dust is getting to my eyes.
Hey, you have a big jiu-jitsu tournament coming up. You can't have like dust in your eye and shit and like. Tell me about this dust thing. What's going on with you? All of a sudden, the last 3 days, you've been blinking a lot and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You don't?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Do your eyes get dry? Do you know what dry eyes are? Are your eyes getting dry? Like I just see you keep doing this and you're holding all this tension in your face and you're telling me your shoulders are tight.
It's happening again a little bit. Here, let me take the wig off because I think that's what's making it worse.
Well, no, this shit's been happening to you no matter. You can take it off, but this shit's been happening to you for like 3 days now. I don't want to start getting concerned. Don't make me concerned. I want an easy life with perfect kids. How's your shoulder? I know yesterday I saw you holding your face so tight, and then you came over to me and you're like, "Hey, will you massage my back?" You still got that knot in your back?
Yeah, I got lots of knots in my back.
Yeah, you're too young to have knots in your back. I gotta rub those out after the show.
Yeah, we can cup it.
Do some cupping.
Hmm.
Are you gonna be able to do the tournament next? You got 2 big tournaments coming up.
No, I do not. The BGA Tour is a local tournament.
I know, but that's a big tournament. There'd be some good fighting there.
That's true. Only one good fight.
And then we're going to Stockton the following weekend.
That's a medium tournament. That's pretty big.
Are you gonna be fighting with your eyes closed?
No, but I hope it's better by then.
Yeah. I
And
want.
it's
I
on my birthday too. So.
can I get him some eye drops or something? Nurse Caleb,
Yeah, you could probably get some eye drops. They're just
like
like
just saline, just get pure saline.
Yep, 100%. That there's no like drug in it. Basically, it's just a saline solution that'll wash them out.
We'll go to CVS today and make a purchase. I'll take you out to the real world. Last year, I took the boys to Big Five. They'd never been to a store like that. Their heads exploded.
How do you guys think the smaller one was better? I didn't like the big one.
You like the smaller Big Five?
Yeah, but the bigger.
I took them to 2
Five,
Big Fives. They were like, we didn't even know stores like this existed.
Just massive hallways of merchandise.
Yeah,
There's
just
a BB
cheap.
gun
It's
shaped
basically
as a
the
pistol.
yeah. It's basically like the Kmart of sporting goods.
Kmart.
Just shitty stuff and boxes. Like if you want to get a ping pong table there, it looks like it's been returned 4 times or a bad set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boxes taped shut, and you're just like,
Do you remember the Kmart commercials where it's like, I just shipped the bed?
are those real? I saw those in my algorithm. Are those real?
Yeah, those are very real.
How about the knickers? How about the knickers? Was that real?
I think I suppressed that one because I remember I was like, there's no way that's real. And then I was vaguely remember watching like daytime TV on Saturday or something like Comics in the Morning.
Yeah.
And that commercial would pop up. So crazy, dude. I can't believe that exists.
I'm Kmart shipped my knickers commercial. The real reason Kmart failed. Is that a real commercial though? I didn't write this sketch. Kmart, I thought this was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. At first I thought it was real. Turns out to be a play off their vibe. Okay, so that one's not real.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that one's but I guess the other one I shipped my pants was real. Wow.
I'm back.
So crazy.
Oh, you are back?
Yes.
Oh, good to see you. You never seem at a loss for words, Mr. President, but when you come on this show, it's like pulling teeth to get you to talk.
Huh?
Great.
Cool. Good talk.
Today is Friday, November. Wait. Oh, so tomorrow's Kill Taylor. Do we have a sponsor?
Shit, I don't know, dude.
Oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch episode 1, the recut of it. I gotta watch episode 1 again. Make sure it's all the edits have been made. Better do that right after this show. All right. Well, thank you for coming, Mr. President.
Welcome. That is a short show.
Well, you ain't saying shit.
Well, you ain't saying anything to me. Yeah, I made you laugh. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Don't say a word, Caleb. Please don't say a word.
Sorry, Mr. President.
You'll send Ice to come get him?
Huh? Who?
Ice? You know what Ice is?
No.
Oh.
I've been on this planet for 8 years.
Go on.
I don't know who ICE is.
You know what the Department of Homeland Security is?
No, but I heard of it.
You know who J.R. Howell is?
Yes.
Oh.
You'll find out what ICE is when you get to college.
I don't want to do college.
Okay.
There's a lot of girls there.
I don't care.
All right.
They're probably all ugly now, to be honest. You might want to stay away from college.
You and your brother have a new YouTube channel.
Yes, I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Vlog 3 Playing Brothers.
Yeah.
Very cool. You have one video. You guys are posting another video tonight.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, we have to finish the video first, Savvy. Finish the video. We can't just post it when it's ugly as hell.
I agree. Is your brother working on it right now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
They're probably watching something right now.
Excuse me. Sorry, I burped, Mr. President.
They're probably watching something right now.
5 subscribers.
Look at you guys go.
Where?
On the 3 Plain Brothers vlog. Yesterday there were only 2.
That's good news.
If you put on 3 subscribers a day in a year, you'll have 1,000 subscribers, and you can start monetizing the channel. Do you know what monetize means? All right.
like adding new stuff.
No, monetizing means you make money. You can thank Caleb. He just brought it up. You'll probably get 6 subscribers now.
It's in the
Really?
description of every show we have now.
Nepotism. Jesus, dude, you are a mess.
Yes, I know.
How
I can't.
much did you weigh this morning? You weigh yourself?
No.
You're gonna make the 60-pound class? I think you are.
To be honest, I'm not getting a single.
I know. I tried to fatten you up this in the last month, but yeah, you didn't put on a single pound. That's good.
Mm.
Shows how hard you
How
work.
do I stay so
Muscular?
that? And how do I stay so like
Because you work hard.
that I eat a lot?
I know you eat a lot, but you only eat a little bit at a time. You have a little bitty stomach like this big, little bitty. You like have a hot dog. You're like, I'm full.
Yeah, and your stomach's like this big. And you're
All
like,
right,
"Oh,
the show's
you're
over.
like-
Okay, all right, here we go.
Listen, I'm not insulting you when I tell you you have a little bitty stomach. You don't have to tell the whole world I'm fat.
I didn't say you were fat. I just said you had a big stomach.
I was reminiscing. I was at Newport Beach, and there was a SME there, subject matter expert from the old days, and he was there with his wife. We were all hanging out on the beach, and I took my shirt off, and she just looks right at me and goes, "Oh, you're fat."
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you.
When was that?
Sevi enjoyed. That was like a year ago. Sevi enjoys a full hot dog.
He enjoys 2 full hot dogs actually.
Oh my God. Look at the next comment.
Does Sevi have one of the a very senior fellow wants to know, does Sevon have a big tum tum?
When he breathes his stomach out like this, it looks like he's pregnant.
Wow.
I just look like
Wow.
how many months pregnant does it look? Do I look
6.
6 months? All right.
You only look fat when you breathe your stomach out.
I don't look fat when I breathe my stomach out.
I was napping with you yesterday, and I looked at your stomach, and it looked pretty. It looked pretty low. It was actually lower than your chest. I was pretty surprised.
Oh my God.
It was I meant that in a compliment.
Thank you. So when you were napping with me, you noticed that
You got skinnier.
I got skinnier. When I'm napping, I'm skinny.
No, you just got skinnier.
Oh, okay. Well, not everyone gets to nap with the President of the United States. It's an honor. You didn't even nap.
Unless
You
you're
got
Monica
you
Lewinsky.
didn't even nap. I fell asleep, and you were like, "I'm out." Dude, what the fuck is going on with your eyes, dude? You're like, you're Chinese. You look Chinese. I gotta get you some drops. All right. I love everyone. I don't drink beer. I don't drink beer.
I saw there's a picture on on the wall
Yeah.
at our house. I'm sitting right next
I'm doing the podcast.
I'm sitting right next to Joey,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a beer bottle in my hands and I'm sucking on the top.
Mm.
Is that when you used to drink beer?
Probably. Dude, I'm doing a podcast.
Who's that? Avi?
Can't talk to you for a couple minutes. We're live.
Where is that Avi?
You have something good for? You have something good for me?
That Avi?
You show up every day to change lives. You manage a million little details, all of them critical. We get it. We know the founder mindset because Wodify was built from the ground up, just like you. We know details because we're true partners who fine-tuned every nuance of our own platform to make it work seamlessly for you. We know customer service because we obsess over customer satisfaction. You need a partner who understands your business and a platform that helps you run it like a well-oiled machine. More than another vendor, we're a partner who cares about your success as much as you do, powering your vision into a reality and your business into a legacy. We provide tech that can keep pace with your growth. The founder hustle never stops, and you wouldn't have it any other way. But with the right tech partner, you can focus on doing what you love, while we run things behind the scenes, making your business as strong as your clients. We're Wodify. We're built to build you up.
We're built to build you up. You only look fat when I see your stomach. Ari Matosian.
Yes. If you were fat, you think I would call you fat?
Talking to the microphone. Oh, that's a good line. I like that. That's a good back out. If you were fat, do you think I'd really call you fat? That's good. I like that.
Well, if Taylor saw someone fat, he would call him fat immediately. I only call someone fat when it's just an insult or a joke.
An insult or a joke? Okay, like that. God, this is so crazy. Hey, I'm gonna send you a link, Caleb, and tell me what happens when you pull this up.
Okay.
I really don't know what's going on with this. Every time this is so when I send you the link, it works. Oh, it's the clip I want, but when I click it on my computer to play it, it plays something else. Like, so I clicked that link and it gave me running drills for beginners, but when I send it to you, it's a trans woman conversation. Okay. Yeah, that's what so I guess I have to start sending you my show notes. Okay, go ahead, play this. Let's see. I want to see.
We are in this mad, crazy stage in human history where we think it is acceptable for paraphilic men to use newborn infants in their sexual fetish.
Okay, so that's like absolute red line. Like absolute red line.
I know, but look at where we are with the sanitized language. This is a woman, it's a trans woman, and she just wants to breastfeed her baby. And so the Lalesha League, the organization that has supported breastfeeding mothers for decades and decades, the Lalesha League endorses this. They support trans women breastfeeding infants because nobody understands the erotic paraphilic desire behind it because we're forbidden from talking about it. But if you actually look at the motivation and if you actually understand this subcategory of autogynephilia, you understand that this man has been masturbating to the thought of breastfeeding an infant for probably decades, and now he's living out his fantasy. He's actually doing it, and the Lalesha League supports him.
It's
Society supports him. So we are in this
crazy Mamdani. This is the progressive left. Like, how do my liberal family members reconcile this with their party? I just don't fucking get it.
Because they just don't believe that that's happening. They're just like, no, that's you're making it. You're
making it up, or the one liberal friend that will talk to me when I send them this stuff. Most of them will be like they just refuse to watch the stuff. But the one that will watch it always tells me, "Oh, it's an outlier. It's an outlier. Oh, you're getting brainwashed by social media.
You're twisting it. It's just you're making it up. It's gross. There's no way that's happening. Like, dude, serial killers are out there. I'm not ignoring the fact that those exist.
I'm gonna see if this is the same thing I just sent you. Yeah, this is This is why libtards are retarded. There's no way around that.
This lady better not let her dog shit in my yard and not pick it up again.
All right, one more. Oh shit, one more. I'm sending to Caleb yesterday. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
And then head on over. It sounds like the podcast that Jenny did, the Dense Updates, is absolutely incredible today. Don't miss that. That one must be crazy.
Yeah, that one's already just on fire. I'm excited to go watch that after this. What's really funny is that dude sent me a DM and was like trying to explain himself, which is weird because, like, why? Who am I for you to try to explain yourself to? You know? And then I just like gave him a thumbs up and I was like, "Yep, whatever, don't care." and then he responded again. This is how you know somebody's like lost it, right? Like if you know somebody's guilty, this is how you know if somebody's guilty or got some shit up there upstairs that's wrong with them, is if you don't give them anything to respond to or something minimal to respond to, and they immediately go into another diatribe about something, like telling like, "Oh, dude, it's so crazy you responded to me. Nothing but respect. You're amazing. I really appreciate blah 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 blah." Like, dude, I don't give a fuck about what you have to say.
He DM'd me too, and I felt like I felt dirty, and it's just like he said something along the lines of like, "You and Hiller talk shit," and it's like, "Yo, dude, we are not pedophiles."
Right. We are playing 3D chess, and you are playing checkers.
You're running your head into a brick wall.
Yeah,
I wish I had a solution for you too, dude, but you don't. You're fucked.
It's
fucked.
one
By
of
the way,
those
stop, immediately get off of alcohol and drugs. Whatever drugs and alcohol you're on, you should probably get off of those just like right away, like
100%.
immediately. Yeah.
It was one of those DMs you see it pop up and you're like, you just repulsed. Like you're immediately like,
yes,
"Oh, fuck. Oh my God."
Yes.
I do not like my whole inbox now is like tainted.
Yeah, someone
Like
shit in the corner of your house, and no matter how
Right.
much fucking what's that resolve you spray on it, you know that your dog pooped in that corner.
Right.
God damn. I'm so glad I never had that dude anywhere near this podcast.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if you did that, right?
I have good radar.
Yeah.
I have good discernment. I'm the exact opposite of, man, this, like, I knew right away that something was off with that guy. I wasn't the yeah, something's cool with this guy. I always know I should have had him on.
I like to pride myself in being able to clock people within a few seconds of meeting them.
Pedo-R.
Pedar. Yeah.
Pedar.
So crazy, dude.
He needs to get the fuck off of social media, stay away from schools, check into a mental institution. Yeah, he needs to be nowhere near a computer.
I think he needs more than that. I'll tell you that.
All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow morning. Maybe there's room for a nighttime show with Taylor tonight. It's been a while since we've been on with him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.